holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
First carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
These two teams have met earlier in the season in Philly with the Eagles winning that ball game. So they are gunning for the sweep here in Dallas.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
They'll give it to Mixon. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a third and goal situation. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the play.
Touchdown, Eagles! Quez Watkins with his 16th touchdown of the year.
And the Eagles put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll send a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
The Cowboys had 8-6 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again, but I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And some room to work. Trotty. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Y ya encontramos para echarle a él.
When they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Wait. Necesitamos. ¿Me vas a dar eso? Okay.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
An incomplete pass on 1st down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Clock runs, less than a minute to go in an entertaining first quarter of play. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes and Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward, if you're taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
No.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the
Ball
first thing the
sack.
coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021,
No.
that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man complete. That's Manning. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Manning. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains, and really it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
¿Yo?
Yeah, we knew that they would get him
¿Por qué?
involved early.
They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be
Pues
surprised
se
if
me
they
olvidó,
come
mi
right back to
amor.
him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, those have been a problem for him all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
90 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Mahomes now on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Watkins.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
Mixon will try the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great. Because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run for it. Sermon. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Thought they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it. They got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did. Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Mixon with a first down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd and goal. Mahomes. That's a quick strike out to Watkins. Touchdown! Quez Watkins. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag.
And that flag accepted.
Now After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Cowboys are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate. I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He'll fire deep downfield from Lamb. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Micah Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, You got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. He's got a man. Complete. Pretty good timing. He waited just enough for that post play to develop and laid it right in there.
And you know what a lot of teams do when they decide to throw a post route? Because it's a little bit longer developing play. They match protect. Bring everyone in, keep the tight end in, an extra back to make sure the quarterback has time to deliver the football.
Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
2nd down and goal. Mahomes. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As they'll stop 14 seconds to play in half number 1.
Okay.
One play has him up past the 40.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Esta es una Y? Un corazón.
Here's a play fake as they set up the
¿Qué es
throw.
corazón o no? ¿Este?
He'll rifle this one deep right
¿Cómo se llaman
side.
esos?
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first
Es un
half.
rectángulo con...
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for
Es
Jonathan
diferente
Coachman
porque
at
es
REA Sports
así, una
halftime report.
línea
Take it
y
away,
así,
Coach.
y luego así. Entonces, el amarillo no es un arcoíris.
And we welcome you back live now
Lo
inside the booth alongside Charles Davis.
que va arriba para detener el arcoíris.
Lo que va arriba para determinar el
Cowboys will get the
arcoíris.
football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be
Pues es un
returnable. It's
dibujo
out of
muy
the back of the
bonito.
end zone for a
Y
touchback.
atrás es para solamente ver.
Okay.
Es para ti.
About set for this next
Ande,
drive by the
vete.
Cowboys
Pero no
offense.
adivinaste qué es
And you
esto.
have to think,
Una
Charles,
L
down
al
3
revés.
scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a
Porque
solid
el
chance.
palito está
And that
aquí
absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a
y
touchdown
no
drive
habíamos
here. They need to be
adivinado
smart,
esto.
fast,
Una-
efficient, get the ball to the end zone,
¿Qué?
and
¿Qué
throw
hace?
it again
¿Qué?
multiple times in order to
Bueno,
have a chance to win this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second
Conti.
down, second and short.
Letita,
I think they
la
thought
T.
the coverage was off a little
Una
bit more than it
T.
was. Nice
Para
job
ti.
there
Ok.
pressing up on
¿Me
it.
lo pones en mi
Es que
escritorio?
así se limita.
Ok.
¿Ya viste?
Ah, ok.
On play action,
¿Me
no
lo puedes
throw.
poner en mi escritorio?
Sí.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting
Doblado.
They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Out of the gun now on third down.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this will be taken at the 13.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Mixon, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. On third down, Mixon, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. This will be fielded at the 17.
A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
If you look at that, 3 minutes before the game starts, they make a change to the starting lineup and they put Quentin Grimes in as a starter, bro. Imagine. Shit's fixed, bro. I wanted to build a little parlay.
Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll get about 2 there to the 36. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll look to throw. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Gonna run again here with Pollard. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll roll him out right. Got a man on the right sideline. That's Schultz. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now a give here to Pollard. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Now here's Pollard, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Looking to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Eagles are going to take possession of and you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Joe Mixon. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Micah Parsons in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to escape the shadow of their goalpost. That helped. 10 yards. First down. Here's Pollard again. And he is going to lose yardage here. Called it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game,
a las espadas, Fe.
because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. 2nd and 13. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mahomes is going to run the option left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And this is caught by Watkins.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. On play action, it's Mahomes. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Mañana lo prometí. En verdad. Mañana es una promesa. En verdad. Trato hecho. Pero te tienes que bañar, hoy. O si no, no vamos. Trato hecho.
Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive play.
Sí, pero creo que ya no hay.
Wasn't that just beautiful?
Sí, como está muy bien.